It was supposed to be just another ordinary Monday morning. The kind where elevators hum, coffee cups steam, and people rush past each other without really seeing one another. But on this morning, one quiet act of unkindness would expose a truth so deep that, just 2 minutes later, an entire boardroom would be gone. No one recognized the woman standing near the reception desk. No special treatment. No warm smile. Just a clipboard pushed toward her and a sentence that would change everything: "You'll have to wait. The board is in a meeting." Before the story continues, take a second to support stories like this. If you believe kindness still matters in today's world, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Kindness World, where small moments reveal big truths. The woman nodded politely and stepped aside. She was dressed simply. No designer suit. No visible badge. Just a calm face and patient eyes. The receptionist didn't know her. The assistants didn't ask. And no one bothered to explain why a meeting about company values was happening behind closed doors while an unexpected guest waited outside. She stood there quietly, watching. She saw an older janitor struggle with a heavy trash bag while people stepped around him like he was invisible. She noticed a nervous young intern clutching a folder, clearly late, being scolded sharply by a manager in front of everyone. She watched a delivery driver be told to use the back entrance, even though it was pouring rain outside, and no one said a word. 2 minutes passed. Just 2. Then the doors to the boardroom opened. The board members walked out laughing, mid-conversation, until they froze. Every face drained of color. Every smile vanished. The woman who had been left waiting stepped forward. "Good morning," she said calmly. "I'm Emma Caldwell." Silence crashed into the room. Emma Caldwell wasn't just anyone. She was the founder. The CEO. The woman who built the company from a folding table in her garage to a multi-billion-dollar corporation employing thousands across the country. The receptionist's hands began to shake. Emma looked around slowly. Not angry. Not loud. Just deeply disappointed. "I arrived early on purpose today," she said. "I wanted to see how people are treated when no one thinks the CEO is watching." No one spoke. She turned toward the board members. "You were in a meeting about our culture." One man cleared his throat. Yes, of course." Emma nodded. "Interesting. Because what I just witnessed out here doesn't look like the culture we claim to stand for." She walked over to the janitor and took the heavy bag from his hands. "Thank you for what you do," she said softly. His eyes filled with tears. Then she helped the intern pick up papers that had slipped from trembling hands. "You belong here," Emma told her. "Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise." Finally, she handed the soaked delivery driver a towel from her own bag. "You matter too," she said. The room was silent except for quiet sniffles and nervous breathing. Emma turned back to the board. "Kindness isn't a slogan on a wall," she said. "It's how power behaves when it thinks no one important is looking." She paused. "Every single one of you walked past behavior that goes against everything this company was built on. And not one of you stopped it." A board member tried to explain. "We've been under pressure. Deadlines. Growth." Emma raised her hand gently. "Pressure doesn't remove responsibility. It reveals character." She took a breath. "As of this moment, this board is dissolved." Gasps echoed through the lobby. "You're fired," she said. "Effective immediately." Security was called. HR was notified. And just like that, years of titles and authority vanished in seconds. But Emma wasn't done. She gathered everyone in the lobby. Executives. Assistants. Interns. Custodians. Drivers. "I want you to hear this," she said. "Kindness is not weakness. It is leadership. It is strength. And it is the foundation of this company." She announced a new policy that day. Performance would no longer be measured by numbers alone, but by how people treated one another. Anonymous kindness reports. Mandatory empathy training. Open-door leadership hours where anyone could speak without fear. Some people cried. Some people smiled. Some people felt seen for the first time in years. Weeks later, something incredible happened. Productivity went up. Turnover went down. Trust grew. Teams supported each other. People started holding doors open again. Saying thank you. Asking, "Are you okay?" All because one woman waited quietly for 2 minutes. Emma later said in an interview, "You can learn everything you need to know about a company by watching how it treats the least powerful person in the room." This story isn't just about a CEO. It's about all of us. Every day, we're given moments like those 2 minutes. Moments to ignore. Moments to rush past. Moments to choose convenience over compassion, and every day, we get to decide what kind of world we're building in those moments, because kindness doesn't need a title. It doesn't need permission. And it doesn't need a spotlight. That it just needs someone willing to stop, see, and care. So the next time you think your small act doesn't matter, remember this: 2 minutes of attention changed an entire company. Imagine what your kindness could change today.